More news on the canceled game. Hey guys, it's One, and I really was not expecting to talk about Kingdom Hearts Fragmented Keys again, but this is actually interesting enough for me to touch on it just one more time. No, I'm not becoming a Kingdom Hearts Fragmented Keys YouTuber. No, but I do feel like this is important enough to talk about once again. So, this time from Philip Cruden's LinkedIn page, which again is like that job resume type of thing, website thing. There has been concept art posted for the Kingdom Hearts Fragmented Keys iOS Android game. And this time it's more interesting because it shows a bit more of what they're planning, and more importantly, it shows what type of worlds they were kind of planning to put in. So the little descriptions of the concept art say the concepts for this game was to have several Kingdom Hearts heroes transported to the worlds of our favorite Disney characters. Traveling through a Grand Central like station, our heroes could visit any Disney world of their choosing and join forces with the heroes of those worlds to defeat their enemies. Below is a collection of concept art and gameplay design work. We also created World Tour video that introduced the Kingdom Hearts characters to the Disney worlds and culminated in a gameplay simulation battle on the rooftops of Peter Pan's London, England. This video formed a large part of a video presentation given to Disney US and Disney Japan executives. So they did contact Disney Japan about getting this game approved. It was not completely Disney in the USA, so that's a little interesting fact. There's one more quote here. Go for Launch Productions, which is the people that did these concept arts, in association with CG Mations in Ireland, designed numerous characters and sets for Disney's new Kingdom Hearts game. The concept was simple: bring the beloved Disney characters into iconic worlds of Disney. The characters of Wreck-It Ralph, Frozen, Lilo and Stitch, Star Wars, Tron, Tangled, and more were all to do battle with the Kingdom Hearts heroes against epic foes. On this project, we reimagined the classic Disney worlds as gameplay battle arenas and worked with the game designers to create fun and challenging gameplay scenarios. And we can just take a look at some of the concept art. But first thing that's really interesting is you got to remember last time Disney made a Kingdom Hearts game on their own, it was Kingdom Hearts VCast, and there was really no like new worlds. Like they added all worlds that were already in Kingdom Hearts 1 besides this original place called like Swordsman Island or something, which was just like an original world, not really a Disney world. But this time they're adding Disney worlds that were not exactly ever in the series before, such as of course Frozen, Tangled, even go as far as Star Wars and etc. So first we have some original concept art here, and the first one is really interesting because it actually shows a Kingdom Hearts 3 logo. Why I find this interesting, it basically it just shows that like they were sort of going to maybe advertise Kingdom Hearts 3 in this game. Well, since this is a free-to-play game, it kind of is just sort of one big advertisement for the Kingdom Hearts series in general, but the fact that they were going to advertise like specifically Kingdom Hearts 3 is really cool, and it's kind of cool to just see something on Disney side pushing Kingdom Hearts 3. Like that's the big game, that's not no little Android canceled game. There's one picture with like I can't say that's Sora. It's like, okay, this character looks nothing like the one on the main menu, but it's probably a much earlier concept. Again, this is all concept art, it's not really screenshots. A character with like Sora type of hair, but like a really weird outfit and a weird keyblade, fighting a really a weird looking organization coat person, so I guess there was going to be some sort of villain, of course. Next one, you can see keyblade character buttons, which I guess these are like things in the OS, things in the user interface that you would have used. Looks like that character is wearing something sort of similar to Sora's Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance outfit, and I guess those buttons are the buttons that you would use in gameplay, so like those would probably be on the screen. And the last one, this looks like the Grand Hall type of thing. I am going to assume that they showed in, of course, that they said in the description earlier, and yeah, I guess this is where players would meet. I don't know if the game was actually online or whatever, but the description said this is where players would meet. You can see a nice little dive to the heart kind of mural thing in the back with Sora there. That looks really cool. Chain of Memories art. And there's one more original type of art that's called Game Hub's concept art, and some of them are black and white, some of them are all colored, and they're just like really randomer locations, I guess you can say. I can see Traverse Town here, and I can see the Grand Hall again. And this time the Grand Hall says Game Central Station V3 at the top, so just little meeting places, little areas. But now we get into the real concept art. We can see Aladdin concept art. This was supposed to be in Agrabah. Of course, looks really cool. I mean, we've already seen Agrabah, but looks like you can go inside of the palace actually in this one screenshot, which really is interesting. It looks like a character sitting with Jasmine and genies in the back. That genie is actually just a straight Kingdom Hearts render of genie, but whatever. Alice in Wonderland was sort of being in the pipeline here. Nothing too new here as I'm looking through it. I'm just looking through. There's a new foresty area. Nah, that's not really new per se. I mean, the whole Wonderland is kind of weird, so it just looks like a little bit of a larger area. But of course, they probably wouldn't be able to run around. It is a mobile game. They have Peter Pan or Neverland returning. Actually, it might just be called Peter Pan because, of course, we see Neverland in this one picture, but on the other pictures, you can actually see like just the buildings of England. You can see Indian Village. So I don't know if London, England is actually considered part of Neverland in the actual movies, but yeah, we see Neverland, and we also see like little cities here, which I assume to be London, England. And I guess, yeah, London, England would still be considered part of Neverland. We have Snow White's World, Dwarf Woodlands, returning from Birth by Sleep. And there's only one really colored picture, and it's already the mining area that we've already seen in Birth by Sleep. Pretty cool. Now, we've been seeing a lot of characters throughout these concept arts, and I'm really thinking, like, are these original characters or are these created characters? Because the descriptions do not say. I want to think that these are created characters, but if they just, like, made, like, 5 original characters for this game, it would be sort of weird. Alright, there is this place called New Town, and as I'm looking at it, it looks to have like sort of a Times Square. It reminds me of Radiant Garden from Birth by Sleep, but this is supposed to be someplace completely new, and yeah, it looks pretty cool, I guess. But maybe they could have had a name like Cable Town. No, I'm just kidding. And now, interestingly, here's a brand new world never before seen in Kingdom Hearts. We have some concept art for Wreck-It Ralph, and I'm seeing the tower area. Oh wow, there's actually like an overworld map type of thing that's actually like looks like where you explore. Holy crap. And we have the game, the transportation area. That looks like the little Call of Duty knockoff they had in the movie there. What was it called? Duty? It was called something Duty. Heroes Duty in that. And of course, I do believe we also have the Candyland type of area in these screenshots here, which we also have some character arts. I mean, they look just like straight out the movie. They don't really look stylized for Kingdom Hearts for me, but hey, concept art is concept art. Now we have some Frozen concept art. Interestingly, all of these are in color, and it just looks like, well, it doesn't really look like Arendelle per se, and first you see the mountains and such, just like a frozen area, which is to be expected from Frozen. But it's really kind of cool. No characters or anything, but it's really kind of cool to see that they were planning to kind of go in a new direction, which is making me think this might have been a little bit more ambitious than I originally thought for just like a little phone game that had no effort put into it. But we never know. It could have still been whatever. We have Lilo and Stitch, and this is not Deep Space from Birth by Sleep. This is actually the Hawaii area from Lilo and Stitch. We have 2 fully colored pictures, which look like they're straight out of the movie. The rest are kind of little sketches. Now we have some Star Wars concept art. Now, please forgive me, but I cannot really talk like about Star Wars because I never kill me if you want, but I've never seen Star Wars movie. Okay, I know this though. It looks like the art style was actually supposed to be based off of Star Wars The Clone Wars, which I think actually got canceled and taken off of Cartoon Network after Disney bought them. So that's really interesting that they were going for a Star Wars The Clone Wars look. The only thing that makes me think that is the little sketch of the characters here. I've seen Star Wars The Clone Wars commercial, and that is the art style of Star Wars The Clone Wars. Unless it's something else, you can please let me know, but that definitely looks like The Clone Wars to me. So pretty cool concept art. We have Tron concept art, which is of course, it's It's Tron. I can't really tell if it's the grid. Actually, this looks like the grid to me because it has that little thing that imprisons Sora and Kingdom Hearts 3D in the background there. So it looks like it's gonna be the grid again based on Tron. Not evolution crap on my live stream. I called it whatever. You know, the Tron movie. And then we have a final Tangled artwork. Fun fact, I recently saw Tangled, so I actually do know what it is. This is the town square with the little sun flags hanging down. Yes, I recognize it all, and that's like the only detailed color shot we have. But you know, really cool. I would assume you would get to explore the forest area too, but here we just have the town. And that is pretty much all of the notable concept art. I just wanted to show you sort of a little taste of everything. If you want to see like really like a lot like full and like all the little tiny sketches, I'll leave a link in the description for you to check that out. I just wanted to share this with you guys because this is really interesting to me personally, that they were actually thinking of putting in new worlds that were not ever before seen in Kingdom Hearts 3. It's almost like they were taking a step forward in a couple of ways, but again, this was a little mobile game. Now, I just wanted to let you guys know, just because they made concept art of this does not mean that any of those worlds were actually making it in the game. Plenty of game studios all the time make concept art for things that never make it into the game, so please don't think, oh, Frozen was definitely going to be in that game, even though it probably was. We don't have 100% confirmation. They were doing concept art, which means they were definitely thinking about it heavily. We wouldn't know unless we actually played the game. And yeah, that's all for this video, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm SoraLum1, and thanks for watching. That's all I have for you guys today, but I don't know if I can make it to the next one without your help. Give me strength.